When I think back about through my whole entire dance career, I always think about where I first started. And the dance studio I danced at wasn't a big dance studio, but the lady who taught it, when she taught me, she was in her 60s and 70s when I first started, when I was 2. I would dance at my daycare, and this lady would come in and she would teach us to dance, and I always remember her telling me stories that I was the kid that needed discipline the most. But as the years went on and I started dancing more and more, and I went to the studio instead of dancing at daycare, we would, at the end of the year, we would always have shows. And so I have all the recordings of all my shows, even when I was, from when I was younger. They were on VHS tapes. But they at the end of the year, we show everything we learned. We do 1 or 2 dances, depends what type of class you're in. And so one year, I remember it was my first year doing acrobatics, and we had mats on the stage, and we would do a bunch of tricks, and it was really fun because we did the music was from 007. And so, it was from James Bond movies. And so we would go out and we would do all of our tricks, and it was kind of shaped like a little, in the back it was a straight line, and then it came out with mats coming out towards the audience. And so we would do tricks this way and we'd do tricks this way, and everyone was at different levels, but we would all do our tricks, and then at the end we all got to come out with our friends, and we go down this way, and then as we come out to the audience we would pose and we would go like we were James Bond, and it was so fun. And after that experience, it really showed me how dancers interact with each other and they learn from each other. And that's another way that I felt like I was a real dancer, was every year I would get a sign up for new classes, and I would decide what class I want to be in, and they were all with girls from my age group. But it was just so fun to be able to dance with the same girls, but learn new steps every year and try out new things. Like, I didn't do tap when I first started, but when I did tap, it was really interesting, and it really showed me dance as a whole, and that there's so much within that one dance culture.